just a little bit different today. And I just had to move my body in the way of the light here. But yeah, biggest like here. And it's been a while since I had a Japan crate. Remember during 2020, I had these Japan crates. I got the year annual deal from them. And, I decided to look them up recently just to see what the site was like recently while I was showing one of my friends the Japan crate site and telling them about what I did during 2020 actually. And I saw that there had been plenty of changes to the site since I had last gotten a Japan crate from them. And so, since I actually never, of course, got my April crate, and it was pretty close at that time of the month, to get the April crate actually, it just so happened, I just thought, you know what? Why not? Why not just get another one of these things? And I'll talk more about the differences a bit later, of course. And I'll just kind of get to opening this box up, but I'll show you the box in its entireties. Like here's the other side of the box. I mean, there's the other side of the box. That's what the side looks like. And I mean, it's just a box. I mean, the way that they decorate their boxes is kind of noticeably different now. But of course, there's always the name. And I'll open this box now. Okay. I'll just do this. I'll open her up. I'll put the knife to the side. I'll turn this box around and open it up. And there we are. That's what's in the box. Now, I will not be eating too much of this because I am trying to cut down. But, yeah, here we go. Fuck. Is there something around I could use? Let's see. Because I see there's a scratch pad thing here. It appears that now you can actually even win a chance to actually go to Japan now. And they've also put in a few more things into these boxes now. And it's also a bit more expensive per month than it used to be. So, yeah, don't expect to not be giving your arm and leg just to get the annual fee now. It's not very cheap at all to get the annual fee nowadays. Way more expensive than it used to be. But yeah, there's the guidebook to all the candies. And I won't be reading this like I used to in my older videos from a couple years ago. But yeah, there's that. And I will just scratch this off. I know the camera's lens is a bit fuzzy, it looks like, but it's all right. Now, the first prize is find 3 planes and win a flight to Japan. Find 3 VR goggles and win a VR headset. If you didn't win, scan the QR code for a surprise. That's basically what they'll say there. So I'll just scratch those off real quick here. Might as well just get it out of the way, see if I actually won something. But to be frank, I'll actually be surprised if I actually won something. I'm trying not to scratch this too much because I almost scratched that headset up a bit much there. All right, let's see. Okay, so I, of course, win absolutely nothing. See, there's the 2 headsets and there's something else there. So just a head, like a mask. So yeah, I didn't win jack shit. And it's probably just going to send me to an advertisement when I put in the QR code. So that's just whatever. I didn't expect to win anything. So not to say that I wouldn't mind a trip to Japan, but yeah, man, this is just way different from what it used to be. So let's get right to it. So first up, here's this. I'm trying to make it so you at least kind of get a good look at it. And this is, I'll at least read what it is. I won't read the whole thing out though. And this is, okay, come on, where's it at? It is a Shimochiko stick is what this is. And let's see what it is. It's a magic corn stick, apparently. Okay. So I'll put that aside and then just go on to the next thing. Of course, why not just pick this up, show you guys what it is. I'll try to. That's what the image on it looks like. You know, show you the back. And, I mean, just looks like regular potato chips, but I'll read what it is. It is a Gundam Ariel Rich cheddar cheese snack. I mean, sounds good to me. All right, so put that aside. And this looks like a marshmallow right here. Try to make it see to where you guys can actually see what it looks like. I mean, that's basically what that is. And let's see, it's a big marshmallow, and yeah, that's it. Yep, just a big marshmallow. That's all that is. And this thing here looks like some chocolate snacks right there. That's what that looks like. And let's see what it says here on it. If I can even fucking find it. Or if I'm not just looking at it right. But normally they do put what's on here. Oh, there it is. It's Cola's March. Yeah, just a chocolate snack that you can eat. Okay, there we go. And I see they have some packaging, some paper confetti packaging now, it looks like. They used to not have this confetti in their boxes in the past, but I guess they require packaging in their stuff now. And here's it's just a Kit Kat. That's all that is. Just an orange flavored Kit Kat. And I know because I've actually had these before, the orange flavored Kit Kats. They actually are pretty good though. So put that aside. And that's, well, that just looks like a cracker. Yeah, it even says on the top it's just a cracker. So yeah, there's that. Just a couple tiny little crackers there. And Milky Pocola. No, that's Petite Maida crackers. Yep. And it just says Cocoa Light Ball on here. It's kind of hard to see with the camera, but that's what it says on it. And that's just a tiny little deal. So, again, put that aside. And here's this little deal. Almost looks like there's some chocolate inside or something. And let's see, traditional hard chocolate. Yep, that's what that is. And yeah, that's what that is. It's just a hard chocolate. Moving on. And I'll just pick this up. Pure D rice, apparently. So yeah, that's what that is. And what does it say anything about it? I'm just looking real quick here. Okay, I'm not. I think it's right there, but I mean that's basically what it is. It's anchovy bonito shuto chips is what that is. So yeah, there you go. Then I'll move on to this. Remember, they always had like these little trade deals in the past. So let's see. It doesn't say anything in English, of course. That's what that is. Looks like a thing of eggs. Or something like it. Some kind of jelly deal. But it is, let's see, what is this? And I swear, I keep on getting lost in these things. It's DIY kits. Pudino jellyfish aquarium jelly. Okay, so that's what that is. So I am correct in what that is, basically. So yeah, there's that. And I'll set that aside. And another difference I've noticed, they actually come with toys now. I mean, it's not like they didn't come with toys in the past, but now you're guaranteed to get a gotcha toy, as they're called, in Japan. So that's what that is. And I guess I'll just open that up. You know, just why not? Okay, come on. Man, these weren't easy to open when I was a kid either. These kinds of containers. There we go. Okay, come on. Oh, there's a piece of tape on it. No wonder. There, now it opens right up. So yeah, there's that. Here's the contents. Just a little ad deal right there. You can't really hardly see with the camera, but it's just a few snacks on there that are advertised. That some of which are actually in here. And this looks like just a little pillow deal. I'll take it out of the packaging for you guys. But yeah, there you go. Just, it feels a little fluffy like a pillow. You know, made out of fabric. And I guess it's just a fluffy pillow, whatever it is, kind of deal. Does this have anything to say about that? Gachapon capsule toy. After a long adventure, it's time to receive your treasure. The samurai takes you to visit his favorite gachapon machine, where you collect a special souvenir, one out of thousands of surprise capsule toys. You will keep this with you forever as a reminder of that time you were lost in Japan. Well, okay. So there's that. Just a toy, a crappy toy at that. But it's better than nothing. Besides, the Japanese are weird. What can I say? But here's this little deal. It kind of looks like, I'm guessing, a cup of coffee or a can of coffee. You know, that's what that looks like. And it is, let's see, Dido milkshake is what it is. It's a milkshake. Okay. So, all right. Kind of interesting. I'm not going to try it right now, but it's interesting. I mean, I guess I'll just set that right here. And move on to the next thing. Almost looks like some kind of baked chocolate. That's what that looks like. And let's see, it's a Fugashi Square Puff is what this is. And it is a, let's see, find your fortune. Try this. I mean, it's just whatever. Maybe it tastes like chocolate. Maybe it tastes like something else. To be honest, I'm not sure. And I'll figure out later. Okay, so moving on. There's this thing. Doesn't look too bad. Looks like something I'd like to maybe have, I guess. I don't know. And it is it's just a crispy chocolate deal. And there's really not much else to it. Really. But its name is Cocoa Flakes. Okay. Okay, so there's that. There's this thing here. I know, again, kind of hard to see with the camera. I'm sorry. I do apologize for that. But it is a, let's see, Haruko Mochi is what this is. And what is that supposed to be? Taste a bunch of secret snacks. Well, I mean, okay, so there's that. It doesn't exactly tell me what it is, but okay. So there's that. A cheese snack. A cheese and snack. Okay. It looks like something that has a cheese filling inside of it. And I'm just going to put that there. And let's see. Camembert and Gorgonzola snack is what it is, apparently. And then there's this. It actually looks kind of fun and tasteful. I mean, I like the look of this. I mean, looks like it has some good ingredients. And come on. It is a crunchy chocolate with nuts, etc. That's what that is. If you couldn't tell by looking at the picture, of course. Terrible Ghost Story gum. That's, I would say, kind of interesting and fun looking. Well, kind of fun. That's what that looks like. Like the gum cards I used to get when I was a kid, like the baseball cards, and all that. That stuff was good shit, though. Then here's this. It's this little deal. Milky, heck, whatever it is. There's the back of it. I know, like I said, the camera. But, Milky Piccola sticks. And that's what that is. And there you have it. That is the contents of this crate. I only decided to do the monthly. And, here's the contents of that. That's what the book looks like. I'm trying to make sure that you guys at least see what this stuff looks like for the most part. Yeah, it just looks like the box does. And there you have it. So yeah, been at least a couple years. What can I say? And like I just said, I just did the monthly this time because I didn't want to do the annual fee again. When I decided to do this in 2019, and I got the first January crate and everything, even at the time it was expensive, but it has gone from at least $20 to $30 per month to now it's nearly $50 per month to have one of these Japan crates. And like I said, there's a couple differences now. You actually get a gacha toy now, which wasn't the case over a couple years ago. And, a few other things that you weren't able to get in the past. And yeah, you've seen the changes. Like if you've watched my other videos on this company and their contents of their boxes, this stuff for certain was not in the boxes in the past. And I'll speak as I put up stuff here, at least a bit. I mean, do I think that this is a good deal? I would say that's a bit of a questionable thing to say as far as that goes. I mean, part of the reason why this stuff is so expensive is because you have to have it imported from an actual different country. And so that's the reason why it's so expensive. So whether you think that getting something like this is worth it is kind of, I would say based on opinion, really, and how much you like this kind of stuff. But with the way that the current annual fee is now, I don't think it would be worth doing the annual fee again for over, I would say at least $45 a month for the annual fee if you wanted to do that. But if you count that money up plus tax, I just don't think it'd be worth it. So you would really have to want something like this for the annual fee and have some extra spending money. That's for damn sure. Now, as far as the April crate, if you weren't here before to see it, what happened is that during 2020, of course, it was postponed because suddenly that's when a lot of shit started happening and people closed down their countries during 2020. And so my April crate never got here is the thing. And it was because of all the riots that year that happened and people got to the vehicle that was carrying my Japan crates is what happens. And that's why I never got my April crate that year. I had to, after 2 to 3 months of waiting for it to come, I had to give up on it. So that's basically what happens. But, funny thing is that for a moment there, I actually almost thought I wasn't going to get this crate either, because this crate was postponed actually twice. This very crate here. Now, the first time it was postponed due to some unsituated bullshit that was going on with their company, and which they, of course, had to apologize to me. And so after a couple weeks, I didn't get this crate yet. And so it was reshipped back to them in Japan. And then what happened is that apparently they don't do P.O. boxes anymore. And so it got shipped back to Japan again. Oh my God. So yeah, for a moment there, especially when they said that they weren't able to ship to P.O. boxes anymore, I just thought, oh my fucking God, are you guys fucking serious? Now I have to wait even longer. So instead of, at the very least, getting this at the end of March, I had to wait 5 more days for this thing to come in. And I'll just move this side and put this on the floor here. So yeah, the funny thing is that I didn't expect 2020 to be that interesting of a year like it was, is the thing. And it also made it so the Japan crates that I was doing videos on at the time actually made it more interesting on the videos, because they were going through all this trouble just to get us these Japan crates that year and everything. And that was kind of my once a month thing that I was able to do and able to have fun with that year. And at the same time, all these people were stuck in their homes. And so some of them were probably watching my videos in sort of an entertainment kind of way. Because they had nothing else to do, and I had almost nothing else to do sometimes around them, because I was getting all this extra break from my job and everything. But yeah, I mean, things have changed almost quite a bit since then, actually, and we're pretty much out of the whole COVID bullshit now, although every now and then somebody seems to bring it up recently. And even, a few months ago, somebody was even talking about bringing masks back for COVID. And I'm just like, oh my fucking God, are you guys fucking serious that you're going to bring a mask, mandatory BS back on us like that? We can't keep on doing this. Our companies can't keep on doing this. Our restaurants can't keep on doing this. Something's got to give. Our economy can't handle this again. Without coming back up as easily as we are now. It took at least a few years for most of these companies to get back in order. And even some of them are still not back in order. Hello. But yeah, I mean, 2020 was definitely an interesting year. And when I saw all the changes that they made to these Japan crates, not only just the contents of them, but like also the amount that you have to pay for them now, I mean, I would probably only do the monthly to monthly deal to the maybe 3-month deal, because that really is just an insane amount of dough for just candy. And try to make sure whether or not you want to have this stuff, because especially if you pay for the annual fee, you are stuck with that deal for the entire year, because what is going to happen is what happened to me. they're going to send a Japan crates, and then when they do that, you can't opt out of it anymore. It could be within a day or two that they send out that Japan crates. And again, when that happens, you are entitled to getting all that candy, and you cannot opt out of it. That is unless one or two of your crates don't make it to you, then you can get, your money back for those. But otherwise, it's, you just spent like hundreds of dollars on candy that you can't get out of. So just be aware of that. And at this point, I'll just end the video. Of course, if you guys want to talk about this more, go ahead. And you could also watch some of my older videos on the Japan crates in my lists that you will be able to find. They are still there. And I will see you guys later.